Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Savannah Chrisley slams claims that Julie Chrisley faked breast cancer to avoid court proceedings. Savannah Chrisley is setting the record straight about her mom's health. During Tuesday's episode of her Unlocked with Savannah Chrisley podcast, the 27-year-old reality star addressed disturbing rumors that her mother, Julie Chrisley, faked her breast cancer diagnosis to dodge court proceedings. I feel like it's been a long time since we've done a solo podcast, and there's just so many things to catch you up on. Savannah began the episode, which was recorded prior to her parents' prison release. So I'm going to try to go about it in the best way possible. But before I do, I really want to address something. According to Savannah, she first learned about the rumor while scrolling social media during a coffee run. I saw where someone commented that, my family was this fraud and were terrible human beings, XYZ, and how my mother faked her breast cancer diagnosis, she shared. So I was literally dumbfounded to see the accusations that were being made. Apparently, she faked her breast cancer diagnosis to avoid court proceedings, was what this individual said. And let's take it back. But Savannah has the receipts, providing a clear timeline which all but shut down the rumors. She was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2012. They weren't federally or criminally charged till 2019. So that right there completely debunks your whole theory, she maintained. Julie and husband Todd Chrisley were sentenced to a combined 19 years in prison in 2022 after being convicted of bank fraud and tax evasion. The Chrisley Knows Best stars reported to prison in January 2023 and were released early after receiving pardons from former President Donald Trump in May. But for people that want to know when Mom was diagnosed with breast cancer, I know Dad picked me up from school. Mom had a doctor's appointment that day, Savannah recalled. I'll never forget finding out that Mom had breast cancer. Julie opened up about her diagnosis in a 2018 interview with the Tennessean, revealing it was Todd who pushed her to get a mammogram after two of their friends were diagnosed. I did it to appease him so he would shut up and leave me alone, she told the outlet at the time. Julie, who underwent a double mastectomy at age 39, recalled, I had a 6-year-old. Had to do whatever I had to do to be around for my kids. Savannah noted on her podcast that the 6-year-old was her younger brother, Grayson, now 19. The side effects were horrible, Savannah continued, adding that her mom basically went through menopause at the age of 39 and suffered insane hot flashes during treatment. She had 2 or 3 reconstructive surgeries. She slept in a recliner for what I feel like was probably a year beside their bed with my dad, because she couldn't stand to lay all the way down. Now Julie is cancer-free and out of prison, and while she has yet to speak out publicly about the ordeal, or this latest rumor, Savannah took the liberty of speaking on her mother's behalf with a fiery message for the online trolls. For someone to make an accusation that my mother lied about having breast cancer at the age of 39, there truly is a special place in hell for you. It's that simple. There's a special place in hell for you, is no stranger to controversy, but even she was left stunned by the latest online conspiracy swirling around her family. Just weeks after her mother, Julie Chrisley, was released early from prison following former President Donald Trump's high-profile pardons, a cruel and unsubstantiated rumor began gaining traction on social media that Julie had faked a breast cancer diagnosis to dodge court proceedings. And Savannah, she's not having any of it. In a fiery Instagram live that racked up over 200,000 views in just 2 hours, Savannah sat in front of a simple background. No glam, no filter. Her blonde hair tied back in a no-nonsense ponytail, and her expression steely with determination. This has gone too far, she began, her voice trembling not from weakness, but from sheer frustration. This isn't just fake news. It's sick. It's disgusting. And I'm not staying silent. The rumor originated from an anonymous blog post on a fringe website that has since been removed, but not before it was screenshotted, shared, and turned into tabloid fodder. According to the post, Julie allegedly manufactured a stage 1 breast cancer diagnosis in the months before her and Todd's sentencing, supposedly in an attempt to garner sympathy or delay court hearings. It's a claim Savannah insists is not only false but utterly heartless. My mom had 2 biopsies. She had a lumpectomy. She went through radiation, Savannah said, her eyes welling with tears. She fought that battle quietly, with dignity, while the world already had a target on her back. Savannah went on to reveal that Julie's cancer was discovered during a routine screening in early 2022, mere months before the couple's trial. While Julie initially wanted to keep the diagnosis private to avoid it being misconstrued as a publicity ploy, Savannah now believes the decision backfired. "We were trying to do the right thing," she explained. But now people are turning that silence into fuel for their lies. According to Savannah, Julie's medical records are crystal clear and not up for debate. The Chrisley family reportedly provided the court with all relevant documentation, not to delay proceedings, but to ensure Julie could receive the necessary treatment while in custody. Imagine being sentenced to 7 years in prison while still healing from cancer surgery, Savannah said, her voice rising with emotion. Imagine being told you'd be transferred from one federal facility to another, with no guarantee of continuity in care. My mom didn't fake anything. She endured everything. In a surprising twist, Savannah even offered to release redacted versions of Julie's medical reports if the accusations didn't stop. "I dare anyone to call me a liar when I have the paperwork in my hands," she said. The outpouring of support from fans, fellow reality stars, and celebrities was immediate. Snooki from Jersey Shore commented, "People are sick. Sending love, babe." Even Bravo's Andy Cohen reposted Savannah's video, adding, "There's a line, and this crossed it." Meanwhile, Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kandi Burruss chimed in with a simple but powerful, "Stand strong, Savannah." But perhaps the most touching moment came when Savannah played a short, pre-recorded message from Julie herself. In the clip, filmed just days after her release, Julie appeared visibly thinner but composed, sitting in a soft armchair in her Nashville home. "I never wanted my health to become a headline," Julie said softly. "There's already so much noise around our family, but what I went through was real. The scars are real. The fear was real. And hearing people say I faked it to avoid punishment, that hurts more than chemo ever did." Julie concluded the message with grace and a gentle warning. "Believe what you want," she said. "But remember, someday the truth always gets louder." Savannah followed the video with a dramatic pause and then leaned closer to the camera. "My family has been through hell. We've lost our freedom, our reputation, and in some ways, our peace. But we won't lose our truth. Not now. Not ever." The Instagram Live ended with Savannah thanking fans for their loyalty and love, but not before she issued one final statement that lit social media ablaze. To the trolls, the bloggers, and the bitter little accounts trying to stay relevant off my family's pain, go write fiction. Leave the real battles to the people who've actually had to fight them. In the hours following her broadcast, #IStandWithJulie trended on X, formerly Twitter, with thousands of fans sharing their own cancer stories and expressing empathy for the Chrisley matriarch. One fan tweeted, "Even if you don't like the Chrisleys, accusing a woman of faking cancer without proof is a new low. Do better, Internet."